Women's History Month is a celebration and recognition of the contributions women have made in the United States. They are recognized for many things, which could be their roles in government, performing arts, women's rights, women's suffrage, and so on. It aims to see all women who support and defend different walks of life.
We celebrate Women's History Month to give overlooked women's achievements recognition. Not only is it recognizing women presently, but it also goes back to the founding of the United States, seeking to celebrate all women like Rosa Parks, Susan B. Anthony, Abigail Adams, and more who have made life-changing contributions to our country.
Women's History Month is celebrated for the whole month of March. It begins on March 1st and ends March 31st. On February 28th of 1980, President Jimmy Carter signed a document at the White House that declared Women's History Week the week of March 8th. Women have done many things to have great impact on our country. Even then, you can still continue to appreciate and recognize women all throughout the year.
Women's History Month used to be Women's History Week. It started off as a small celebration in Santa Rosa, California, which is only 2.5 hours away from us. The celebration started in 1978. They chose a week in March so that way they could follow up with International Women's Day.
As time went on, the movement began to spread across the country. 2 years later, President Jimmy Carter issued the first presidential proclamation stating that the week of March 8th would be known as National Women's Week. A couple years later, from 1988 through 1994, Congress passed a couple resolutions leading to proclaim that March of each year would be known as Women's History Month.
Since then, the National Women's History Alliance selects a yearly theme for Women's History Month. The theme for the year of 2020 is to capture the spirits of these troubling times. Also, since the celebrations for 2020 were canceled due to circumstances affecting the whole world, they continued the 2020 theme of Valiant Woman of the Vote, refusing to be silenced into 2021. The 2020-2021 theme commemorates the women who have fought for women's rights to vote in the United States.
Women's History Month is so important for us to celebrate and honor all women and what they have achieved throughout our history, to see how hard women fought for the rights we have now, such as the right to vote. It was only 7 decades after the first Women's Rights Convention, also known as the Seneca Falls Convention, which was organized by suffragettes such as Elizabeth Cady Stanton and many more, that the 19th Amendment was ratified and women were given the right to vote in 1920. This all led to new opportunities for women in today's society, just like this year, the first female Vice President, Kamala Harris, was sworn into office. Thank you for tuning in with us. This was our snippet of Women's History Month. We hope you enjoyed it. And for any of you wanting to know more information about Women's History Month, please check out our additional resources for ways you can celebrate it.